Hopping in my Chevy Volt. Booting up. And if you can see, I'm getting 240.8 miles to gallon. We're on the trip. You might be wondering where we're going. Well, we're going to travel to Honda Motorsports to pick up some oil for a surprise for a new toy of mine. And we are here at Honda Motorsports. Well, 2 quarts of GN4 and 1 quart of GN2, and I'm done with Honda. So far, I have went 5.3 miles and only used 1 mile of range off my batteries. Hello folks, and what you're looking at is a brand new EU2000 generator. I picked this up. People bought it for camping, but they never went camping, so they sold it to me. It has 0 hours on it. It does not even have oil put in it. So what I will be doing is I will be putting oil in it for the first time, and I will be doing the initial startup. You can see there is no oil in there. Now these do have a break-in period, so I will be using Honda GN4 10W30, which is recommended by Honda. And so we don't make a big mess, I will use a 12-ounce bottle for the oil. It takes 13, but I'll add an ounce. I have found it's less messier that way. Well, I will be back once the oil is in. Now, I'm done putting the oil in. If you can see, it's right up to the bottom of the thread line where Honda recommends it should be. Now I will be putting a little bit of fuel in it, and I have already put about 1/4 of an ounce in the spark plug hole, so it has a little top end lubricant when I first start it up. I will also be putting a little starter fluid in it to aid in the first start, because it takes 5 to 10 pulls to initially start these. I will be back in a second. Here's some fresh clean gas from the gas station. Normally these caps pop off a lot easier, but I guess since I'm on video, it's going to be difficult. Okay, I put some gas in it. I have oil in it, and a little snort to get started. Turn the engine to on, set the choke, feel its give a pull and see what it does. Now, a couple small pulls to get the top end lubricated. Honda recommends that you pull in until it pulls tight and then give a sharp pull. kick. Maybe it needs another snort. You still have to wait until the fuel gets through the fuel lines and into the fuel system. Again, a little snort. That's what one lonely farmer does. I won't put the air cleaner back on, cover back on, in case I need another snort, but here we go. Choke down. Maybe stick a little more gasoline. I'll be back in a minute. Normally these don't start as hard. Well folks, that was a rough one. Honestly, initial startup took about 12 to 15 pulls to get fuel through the fuel pump. Producing power. Now I will let this sit and run for about 20 minutes before I can turn the load on. Okay, throttle works. As you can see, it is snowing, but this wouldn't be my source of power if the power goes out. I have a big 5,000 watt Honda sitting there, and I have a brand new EU2000i, which I will be starting up and breaking in probably next week. I will see you in about 20 minutes. I have about 2 minutes left on my I have about 2 minutes left on my break-in run. I've been idling it up and idling it down for the past 20 minutes. Voltage is holding steady at 126.9 to 127 volts. To aid me in my test, I have 1100 watt space heater and I have 100 watt work light. The heater itself, don't know if you could see it, but it's 1320 watts and it's 11 amps. The generator will run constantly at 1600 watts with a surge of 2000 for a half hour. It has now been 20 minutes of running it. Now, I will go ahead and start it up. Should fire off the first time. Turn the eco throttle off. And here we go. Turn the fuel supply on. And there you go. Voltage wise, it is reading 127 volts. My first draw on it, I will turn the work light on. And there we go. Now we will plug in the space heater. That is off. We'll gradually turn it on. You can see it working fine. It's a low setting, and I'm at 123 volts on eco throttle. So with wattage, amperage, I'm taking about 10.73 amps. And we will turn it all the way up, and that is full. That's with eco throttle off. That is with eco throttle on, so you still have a little bit. I'm glad I used the heater for my test. I will be doing this for about 10 minutes. Well, I've been running the generator under different loads. I've been running generators on different loads for the last 20 minutes. I will go ahead and shut it down, and the next time you see the generator, I will be doing the first oil change on it. That would be in the next video. Thank you for your time. Sorry I'm very new at this YouTube stuff, but there is an initial oiling and proper break-in for a Honda eu2000 generator.